review, college football edition. What I saw Saturday was some good games, some defensive games. Um, let's start here, man. Ohio State once again beat Texas. Ryan Day, our coach, Steve Sarkisian. That's twice now that um, that Ohio State beat Texas. Do they have that number, or are they in their head? You could say that, but I think the problem that Ohio State gonna have, they gonna have to worry about Michigan. And Bryson Underwood is a good player. He was he was committed to LSU. Um, he went to Michigan, his hometown, where he wanted to start. All credit to him. And basically, it was just a defensive game on Saturday between Ohio State and Texas. Arch Manning, um, he had the name. He don't have the game yet. He just starting. So you see on Saturday that Steve Sarkisian didn't put him in a good position. See, this is one thing about these play callers. They such good play callers, but when they have these guys um at these schools like Texas, they forget what to do for them. So Arch played bad. He missed a lot of throws. Um, if it wasn't for that touchdown, Ohio State would have won 14-0. And I like what I saw from Sang from Ohio State. He have a good arm, and they have a good overall team. And shout out to Matt Patricia. The defense was excellent. We were second guessing like Matt Patricia. Yeah, he was a bad head coach, but for a defensive coordinator, he knows what he's doing. So all in all, the first week, I like what I saw from the games. All in all, because most of them was defensive games. Was. And see, the one thing that I don't like about the current playoff system is they focus on style points. Style points don't get it done. Style points get you get you at home. When you worry about style points get you beat. Your team don't play as good. So that's what I saw. Now for from LSU Clemson, saw the same thing. Great defensive game. The defense was getting after it. I thought K Klubnik played well. He did. Um, make all the throws. They have Clemson. They have good receivers. Um, so they be fine. They play in the SEC, but You know, as Brian Kelly called it, Junior Death Valley. You saw you saw the complete difference. What it was. The environment was great and the in Death Valley Junior, but it nothing like the real Death Valley down at the bayou. Um, is about Sweeney still that coach? Yes, he's still that coach. But who needed this game the most? Brian Kelly did, and I like what I saw I like what I saw from LSU defense. I like what I saw from Gary Nussmeier and the receivers. They robbed us of a touchdown. They did. That was a touchdown. Point blank period. But I like what I saw. If I'm Brian Kelly for now, I'm playing mind tricks. And the reason I say that, I would tell the guys we're not favored. We're not favored in no games. Now as a fan, I don't want to be favored in no games because when we favorite, that's when we play tight. That's when we make mistakes. The pressure's on us. We need to just worry about winning games, and we know we have the name at the school, but we have a play like it. This is the first year I've seen us play like we capable of playing. And one thing that the other coaches didn't have at LSU, since I've been watching and since I was a fan, we never had a coach that would get on the player's ass if he made the wrong mistake or the wrong read. That's what happened to King Cade. He missed the hole. Brian Kelly got on his ass about it. So I do like that aspect of Brian Kelly. If you do wrong, if you get penalized, he gonna let you know about it. And that's what I like about Brian Kelly. So I'm excited about, what can't wait to see what happens next week. Take on Louisiana Tech. Um, we can afford to overlook nobody. Everybody, everybody could beat us. Are we back to BU? Are we back to being DBU? I would say no because we have to earn that. We have to earn our prestige. We haven't been winning in a long time, especially in the openers. So I'm glad that we got this opening win, big win for us, and until we get more of these, then I reassess. But far as right now, we need to be the underdog. We not fair. We Like I said, if I was Brian Kelly, I'm playing mind games. We not favored. We won, but we could have won by more than what we did. Just to keep the guys on the edge, and don't let the guys be satisfied and read their own clippings. Um, I thought um I thought Miami looked good. I thought Miami looked good. They played good. Um, and I thought Notre Dame played good. The only problem I have is with Mark Freeman is he should have let Miami take their timeouts. When he took all his timeouts, Miami didn't have to rush. He didn't. I mean, they didn't. And then when they got guys from the transfer portal, which I thought that was a great move. They got C.J. Daniels. Um, who else? The quarterback from Georgia. Um, so yeah, they look good. Um, both teams gonna be fine. But I'm telling you, if Mark Freeman had to do it all over again, he wouldn't use all his timeouts. And I like what I saw from C.J. Carr. He had the talent, and Notre Dame they have some good players as well. So my Notre Dame they gonna continue to be a tough out for anybody they play. Same with Miami. Um, but yeah, that's what I saw. See, it's see when let me talk about Arch Manning, and you know it's one thing to when you well, no let me start over when you have the last name Manning, everybody kisses your ass, everybody say good things about you. When they went into the game, Texas and Ohio State, that's all people talking about. Archman, Archman. I can't wait to see what they're gonna do. Just because of the Manning name reigns supreme over college sports, over the NFL. His uncles played in the league. His grandfather played in the league. Like I said, um, he played bad. He gonna hit, but he gonna get better. And see, and like Colin had a title when he had all the three Manning guys up there. He said royalty, and when they had Dion and Shador up there, they said entitled. Nah, the Sanders, they not entitled. They just confident in their belief. You as a parent, you always want your kids to be confident, and they can't help that their dad is the most confident dude on the planet. He have the jewelry, he have the swag, and that's gonna rub off on them in a good way. Prime, none of his kids been in trouble. They haven't been in jail or anything like that. Same with the Mannings. I just don't like how when the Manning family, the whole thing about Eli not going to the Chargers, and like I said, when Arch Manning comes out, they're gonna do the same thing again. But when Prime tried to do it, it's a problem. And like Chris Carter tried to say, like you know, like the guy asked him, his co-host asked him, what the league taught the Sanders, and Chris Carter said it taught them that they don't run shit. Well, that's true, but you have the Manning family who run shit because of what they did in the league. Basic Eli Manning. Eli Manning, he's average. Yes, Eli have the two Super Bowl rings. Yeah, he got hot at the right time. But nobody was checking for Eli. It was all about Peyton. That's what it was about, Peyton. Now, um, Eli career would have been a whole lot different if he would have went to the Chargers. Same thing with Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers' career would have been different if he would have went to the Giants. And I love how the ESPN have everyone in face because they was talking about Arch Manning this, Arch Manning that. It was like, man, man, like stop, stop. But when they talked about Arch Manning and that coverage, I was like, come on, bro. I was sick about it because it felt like they was busting nuts over Arch Manning getting wet when like come on dog, save all that for your wife, have all that energy for your wife and your girlfriend, but for you to have all that for for the Manning family, it's sickening, man. It really is. They can do no wrong. And yeah, I said it, and I stand by everything I just said. And then Paul Feinbaum, he gonna come out and say, Arch Manning gonna be the best quarterback since Tim Tebow. Come on, Paul. You know better than that. You saw a lot of football. Tim Tebow couldn't throw. Like I said, Tim Tebow in the last few seconds of the game, that's when he started getting accurate. And the team that he was on and the pros, the defense always had to keep it close. He ain't played the full 60 minutes, but everybody during that time, some was calling it like it was, some of it wasn't. Like Skip Bayless, it was Dick Wright and Tim Tebow. He a gamer, he a ball, he all that. But he never played a full 60 minutes, like I said. And you don't get chance after chance after chance. And I like Tebow, and I respect Tebow. I'm just calling it like I said. Please, ESPN, don't be busting nuts for Arch Manning. Like I said, save that for your wives, save that for your girlfriends, man. They got what they you have some guys on ESPN was getting hard ons and was getting wet for Arch Manning. I know their wives was thinking like, well, damn, well, damn, where's that attention for me? You know what I'm saying? Um, so how you doing? Wait a minute. How you doing, Evan Diaz? Um, you had two biggest sports moments that failed. One was Arch Manning because the media, like I said, was getting wet, busted nuts over this guy here, and he haven't played a football game yet. Like damn, like who said that? Like my man Jay Tuck said, dude, let's give him a chance before we start crowning these guys. And Arch Manning do have it. He just struggled. And like I said, Steve Sarkisian didn't help him there. And I know Steve Sarkisian got a call from Arch Manning and the Manning family. And I know that that when Arch Manning come out, wherever team he's gonna go to, they're already gonna have a deal in place. Because they the Manning family, we gotta bow down to them. We gotta kiss their ass, talk good about them. That's why today's sports journalism gone to shit. Because you have a lot of journalists out here kissing their ass, not calling it for for not calling it for what it is. You know, and talk about the guys who actually and what you actually saw last Saturday. Um, and I want to send a shout out to Florida State for being Alabama and see and this is another thing that the media have a problem with. They don't like confident guys. They don't. When you black, they don't like that. Like if we so passing on the sideline, all they say that's a problem. They say this and that. But if Brady do it, but if Brady do it, it everything's fine, everything good. Or Brett Favre. Look at Brett Favre. He playing he playing he playing ball like he a little kid again. So that's what I said. Like Tommy Castellanos, he said they was gonna beat Alabama and they did this that. And shout out to Gus Malzahn. Like who else Who else know the SEC better than Gus Malzahn? He coached the Army. He beat Alabama before, so it was nothing like he seen. Alabama always had problems with a running quarterback. That's not just Alabama. That was at LSU, and any school you name it. And no Nick Saban, and no Nick Saban shouldn't come back. Um, the board decided to get them guys together. But Nick Saban, leave Nick Saban alone, man. He on his dad's, he chilling. Um, I'm sure his, I'm sure Miss Terry like having him, not stressing, not worried about it. Yeah, but that's yeah. And another big storyline was, of course, Bill Belichick, coaching his first game at coaching his first game in college at North Carolina. Like I said, they was busting nuts for Bill Belichick, getting hard ons, getting wet. I'm like, dude, it's Bill Belichick, man. Y'all treating this dude like he a king or a god or something, man. See, that goes to show me that goes to show me that y'all worship a head coach. Y'all look at him like uh, a king or a god type figure. That makes me wonder about y'all. Some of y'all who was doing all that. Yeah, and I like that. I like that TCU took it personal, and I like how Ohio State pro Saturday. You talking about Texas and Arch Manning, but we the national champions. Come on now, make that make sense. Yeah, man. So man, it is what it is, man. So I'm excited to see what week two holds, and like I'll come on here and do a live and give you guys a spread like I said I would. And I appreciate y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all for um watching, liking, wherever you are, subscribe. Hospital, school, college, um, you know, don't be something you're not. If fellas, if she want to leave, let her leave. She is valuable to her family and her community. Ladies, if he want to leave, let him leave. He is valuable to his family and his community. And I just want to send my prayers out to um, the the family of 19-year-old girl who is missing. I know that she will be found, and I would like to just ask God to watch over her, um, make sure she's not hurt, make sure return safe to her family, and God just be with her family during this trying times. But with that, man, that's all I have. Like I said, man, we had 936 videos, 533. So we just going up from here. And yes, I do read the negative comments, but I'm gonna keep rolling. I ain't, I ain't even gonna dwell on them because I know the people that say negative things, they watch. So I'm doing something right. So I catch y'all on the next one. It'll probably be around this time, Tuesdays at 1 o'clock. Y'all have a good day. Be safe out there. And with that, I'm out. Peace.